just like a bird that's never shipped out. Sometimes you go around and I never run the rail. This week has been a mess, but I'm gonna tell you. We're a bit at work, gonna make it brand new. We're gonna play the way for a comeback. We all need some time and I promise you that. Promise you that. Promise you that. This can take a while, but it's gonna be alright, girl. And if it won't be today, I'm the shoulder you can cry on. So cry if you wanna cry. Small rainbows will fill your eyes. You cry if you wanna cry. And the time will be on your side. Maybe with the drops lost in the ocean, drifters following the streams, emotion riders of the night with no destination. I'll never know the name of our future station. We are lost romantics in a world that's frozen. We gotta be the heroes of our own mind. We just need some time.